Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Rogue Genesia. I have no idea if that's how it's pronounced, but that's fine. Anyway, it is a Bullet Heaven roguelike. Bullet Heaven Horde Survival roguelike? I don't know. Look, I call them Bullet Heavens, but so, while being fairly standard with just kind of infinitely scaling stats, Rogue Genesia's main claim to fame, and it's actually a pretty cool one, is that it has a Slay the Spire map with longer runs, so you can actually get deeper into a build, really build yourself up, have a pretty busted setup by the end. And there's a lot of meta progression to get along the way as well. But I guess with that, let's just dive right in. I'm going to be playing the basic roguelike mode. There is a horde survival mode, but I don't like it as much actually. Projectile that locks onto the closest monsters, projectile in the aim direction. Bunch of shurikens targeting the lowest health enemy. 2 projectiles, consecutive attacks. Interesting. Order attack delay, 2 consecutive attacks, 0 piercing. I'm gonna go for the shuriken. That sounds kind of fun. It's interesting that this uses the Octopath Traveler visual style. I think that's neat. No idea if it's any good. I don't know. I think it kind of depends. Ooh, 1% attack speed, that's not much. Projectile size, or up the damage, reduce the attack delay, and more projectiles. Absolutely. The more shurikens, the better. We're just gonna go spray and pray, baby. Let's see. Damage multiplier, base damage, or more shuriken. The base damage might be the better option, but I'm not sure. Okay, now I have to kill 100 monsters before I get to leave this area. I'm gonna head up for that, that crate. I don't remember those at all. I probably should have played this game at lunch, but I didn't get a press copy, and then I got distracted in too many other games. Projectile lifetime is kind of tempting, but I think I'm going to keep leveling up shuriken while I can. It looks like it becomes reasonably strong. There we go. Oh yeah, and I guess it's perfectly fine for me to not fight many of these monsters. We do want to pick up everything that we drop, though. Okay, extra pickup range is actually really tempting. I could go for the spear, but no, I think I'm going to go for that pickup radius. Because the less time I have to spend chasing down lost EXP, the better. Fortunately, my attacks are decently long range, so that actually makes it a little harder to get to everything in time. And we are going to hit a time limit fairly soon. Projectile size and knockback. I'm just gonna keep leveling my pickup radius. I don't necessarily know if that's going to be the best. Okay, got capacity, end of stage 2. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Probably should look for more crates on the next one, but whatever. Gold coins and a card selection. So, dash makes you invulnerable for short duration, or more shuriken. Or stone skin. I'm gonna grab the dash. My shuriken's are already kind of decent. Do we want to head for the chest? Sure. EXP card selection. Banish all critical related cards. Damage multiplier. But no crit chance. Ooh. Sure, why not? And fully heals you on level up. Cool. Okay, do we want to go for the weird mystery events? I mean, I totally could. Oh, soul's getting stronger, I get something. Health regen, but reduces my max health. Interesting. But I'm gonna go for the dash charges. Okay. I'm gonna use these dash charges to kind of zip around a bunch. Okay, this definitely does feel better than the demo. I think my original experience with this was kind of just like, it's okay. But now I'm getting a fair bit more into it. Let's see, health. I'm just gonna keep leveling the shuriken, man. Okay, we do have a mid-boss. The one problem is the shurikens do not actually aim for mid-bosses. Let's see. More damage multiplier. No, I'm just gonna... Oh. That was the end of stage 3. Let's see. Additional projectiles. But hurts my base damage by a smidge. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, gold, EXP, cards. Movement speed. I like the movement speed and I like the EXP multiplier. Let's go for the movement speed for the time being. Bookworm is fine, actually. Because I've been upping my pickup radius this entire time. Closest energy. Extra attacks, sharpening stone. I think I probably should grab the bow. Because if we have mid-bosses, I do actually want to fight them. Unfortunately, the shurikens make for great mass enemy slaying, but possibly kind of piss poor for mid-boss and boss fighting. Let's see. I don't know if going for these crates is strictly worth it. Spear, muscle, projectile size. Let's see. Okay. We're just supposed to survive for a time. Okay, celerity. Ooh. I like the extra attack speed. Please, for the love of everything, kill the mid-boss. I'm very much using the wrong weapons for this, but that's fine. More celerity? Yeah. Got it. Okay. Some health regen. EXP projectile lifetime. I'm just gonna go for the health regen. We're probably gonna need it. Let's see. Projectile size and knockback. EXP multiplier. I should probably snag this spear, but that requires me to aim. And that sounds like effort. There we go. Let's see. Next level of student. Okay, I got what I could. Let's see. More pickup radius? Absolutely. Yeah, let's go for the chest. That's a lot of gold. And soul gauntlet. Ah, absorbs 50% of all remaining soul gems. Cool. I'm gonna keep going for these question mark spots. I don't know if they're necessarily good or not, but I'm gonna keep going for them. Let's see. More attack speed. Oh, but that's barely anything. Okay. There we go. Now we're just spitting shurikens like nobody's business. And we got a mid-boss right from the get-go. Unfortunately, all of these other guys are primary targets before the mid-boss, which is a tragedy. Okay. I think we'll be able to kill it no problem. And yeah, that dash is rather handy. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the spear. It seems possibly silly. Let's see, projectile size, projectile lifetime, a little bit of health regen. Let's go for the health regen. There's another mid-boss, but yeah, we ain't killing two. Shurikens do not roll that way. Yeah, honestly, I think I might actually skip shurikens in the future. Ooh, yeah, that soul gauntlet's actually, like, super handy. Okay, next level of spear? Sure. Next stage. We have a shop. But, do we have another shop? We do have a shop at the very end, but I also have, like, a lot of money. Let's see. We grab student. Oh, but that's the last level of student. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, and I do see an elite fight all the way out there. I think what we're gonna want to do is actually... Hopefully there's longer levels at some point. The spear's got piercing. Not that I can really tell if I've got piercing. Or... Not that I can really tell what any of my attacks are. They're all just flying projectiles. I might as well do this. I should probably go for some range, maybe? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, keep leveling the spear up. Okay, that's a whole bunch of EXP. Level the bow. Yeah, cardio is not worth much of anything. Come on, cook him. Perfect. Keep leveling spear. Hopefully we can find some other, like, really interesting and powerful weapons. You never know. Let's see. Stone skin? Sure. Unfortunately, yeah, not going to be able to kill that mid-boss, so I'm not going to prioritize it. There we go. I think we are leveling slower. Multi-handed. Ooh, I like it. A lot of EXP. Next level of multi-handed? Yeah. And tainted and normal rarity soul cards are less likely to appear. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't necessarily know what that means, but maybe good. So, slightly lower attack speed, way more damage. Slightly... yeah, no, I'll snag it. Okay. Wow. And when my shurikens focus fire those things, it completely destroys them. I am just absolutely burning projectiles in their general direction. Sorry, mildly distracted, dying slightly. Ooh, trade-off. More attack speed, less projectiles. I do not like that. I do like the card options here, though. It's very dynamic on what your build can become. And there's a lot of trade-offs, though. Honestly, pure spam fire seems to be my usual... let's see, my usual winning strategy here. Okay, this maxes out the spear. A lot of tough suckers today. Yeah, if I just put the remaining enemies on the other side of the mid-boss, the shurikens can and will just finish them off for me. Oops, aiming. I think that's fine. It gives me some damage at the cost of a little bit of attack speed. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and grab as much as I possibly can. Okay, we do not want trade-off. Do we want low pressure? Yes. Okay, gold card selection. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing low pressure. Even though we don't need it that bad, still seems like a good idea. The more pickup radius I have, genuinely the better. Interesting though, I was expecting mid-bosses to be a little bit more lucrative. Yeah, they're worth a lot of EXP, I'll give them that. But I don't think they're actually necessarily worth that much more. I guess the main thing with the mid-bosses is they only count as one enemy. Aiming is not bad. It's at least a trade-off that I can gladly pay and not feel like it's too much. Okay. There we go. I like the sound effects as we get closer and closer to a level up. That's satisfying. Okay, max out aiming? Yeah. I should have checked to see if that was actually a bigger bonus or not. Because I think usually maxing something out actually gets you a better, like a better overall stat reward. Okay. Everything good? Yes. Range. Still don't want trade-off. Do like iron skin, though. Okay, and we've got a big fight. Whatever this gets me. I mean, I'm loving this one so far. We might as well snag that just for the sake of it. Yes, inundate me in thousands of weak enemies that my shurikens just can mow through like nobody's business. Let's see. Stone skin, projectile, knockback, health regen. I think I mostly just have to stay away from the mid-boss. The rest of this is fine. Oh boy. I actually did die there. Damn. Well, let's go to the soul shop. We've got some stuff. So we can increase... Oh, it's like our base stats. Dash charges defense, banish, reroll. Guaranteed void magnet. Interesting. There's also next tier. Interesting. Honestly, though... Pickup distance. Like, I should probably invest some into damage. I get 26 left. Max health. Fine. Dash charges. Okay. So can I... I still can't do an E rank one. And then there's Survivor's mode. Well, honestly, why don't we do a Survivor's run, see what we get. Kunai. Kunai around you. Sure. Not taking the kunai quite as much as I thought I would. Let's see. So it looks like this is just survive as long as you can, maybe? Okay, kunai, more projectiles, also magic wand. I'm gonna do the magic wand just for the sake of convenience, and we might want to actually go for some lifetime. Ooh, yeah, like sharp edge would be nice, but a bunch of bonus EXP, can't go wrong with that, really. Okay, let's see, projectile lifetime, yeah. Also, investing a lot into defense would not be the worst idea. I think my last, or the last run kind of went poorly as a result of this. I don't know, I'm almost not liking the Survivor's mode compared to the Rogue mode. I don't think it matters that much. I think it'll be fine. Maybe just, we were getting a spicy build going earlier, and I was like, but I liked it. Damage mitigation and move speed. Oh, light armor is kind of neat. Yeah, let's just level up our magic wand, which I was kind of poo-pooing it initially, but I actually really like it. Quick. Quick or shuriken? I'm gonna grab quick. I don't mind my projectiles being smaller since most of them don't even have piercing to begin with. I probably should have grabbed the shuriken just for sheer quantity of fire. Because currently the kunai does not have that much staying force. Windblade. Blades of wind, each side of Rog. Ooh, I like it. They don't have piercing. I think it's odd how much the shuriken were actually, like, really good. Okay, now the wind blades are really starting to own. Okay, accuracy, aiming. I mean, some of these would be good. But I think I'm gonna go for the iron skin. Because yeah, I'm quite curious to see what would happen if I just invested really hard into just like a ton of defense. I'm sure you probably can't keep up with it all, but probably would have mildly saved my last run. Yeah, I bet the kunai get way, way, way better. Okay, muscle, projectile size, iron skin. I wonder if each achievement actually unlocks a new item for me. Probably. Okay, celerity, average. All crit related cards. I don't like that much, so we're gonna go celerity. Even if I'm not using crit now, I'm pretty sure it's better for me overall. Plus there's stuff like weak point, eventually. Anyway, we should probably get the meta progression where every 12 boxes or whatever gives us a magnet. This is probably not the best for, like, the rogue mode, but for the survivors mode, yeah, I think it'd probably be pretty good. Alright, let's see. Crit chance. I'm just gonna keep working on my attack speed, I think, more than anything else. Crit chance would be nice. Actually might be very nice. We'll see. The samurais are cooler. I bet we're just repeatedly unlocking new things. And that's part of the reason why my initial runs are kind of weak. I'd like the void. Because yeah, these wind blades are now just absolutely shredding everything. Okay. Go for the pickup range, though. We're gonna need it. Dash iron skin. Just keep pushing that up a little bit. But yeah, we're not getting any of the cool relics. That was kind of what I was really hoping for, is that they would just show up regularly. But they seem to be kind of non-existent for the survivors mode, which I think is a little bit of a letdown. I feel like mid-bosses should show up occasionally, give you more. Unless they do, maybe every 1,000 kills or something gets you something, or every 5 minutes. On the flip side, we are actually getting some achievements for doing this. I might also just die here, which is honestly not that surprising, actually. Let's see. More attack speed. Oh, I actually have to click? But that takes effort. Ugh. It is interesting how much those, like, base shuriken were actually, like, banger good. There we go. Oh, there's a mid-boss. At the 5-minute mark. So maybe this is how we get items. Oh my god, it is so brutally tough. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna die. Take me to Valhalla. I wish to not be here. We'll come back later once I've gotten some more upgrades. Let's see. Wow, I actually get a lot of resources off of that. So, it's maybe not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Guaranteed void magnet. Yeah, it's rough. I'm gonna grab the reroll. I don't necessarily know what it's going to do. Now let's grab the banish. Okay, so back to rogue mode. Yeah, the reason why I wanted to throw that, ooh. Big skull. Lot of big skulls. I want to throw that in the bin because I want to actually have enough time to do another rogue run. Does it really matter? Not overwhelmingly. Continuous damage to enemies near you. Can't do critical damage. Damage delay. Ooh. Death aura. It's pretty small. That is the one downside. But I bet it gets bigger as it gets more upgrades. Okay, slippery skin damage mitigation. Interesting. Let's see. Death aura gets bigger. Yup. And it looks really nice too. Earlier I saw Splattercat talking about how so many of these games look kind of junky. Increase most area-based attack range. Ooh. I'm gonna snag that just because Death Aura seems to kind of show up often enough. Like, it kind of lightly prioritizes upgrades to pre-existing things. And so I wonder if I'd be better off just really upping my AoE like crazy. Let's see. Light armor is solid. Health regen actually is really good. Does cost me a lot of max HP though. Let's try re-rolling. I want to see how this goes. Let's do magic wand. Okay, snag these boxes, whatever they're good for. Boy, the enemies do not feel like spawning on these first couple levels. But, anyway, so he was talking about, these games really need, or, the first person to make, like, a really proper, like, AA or AAA feeling bullet heaven, is really going to take the cake. I'm not sure if I fully agree with that across the board. But like, I could very much see somebody taking, what was that? Returnal. Like, if you could turn Returnal into one of these, I think you'd be in for a really solid product. Maybe. I think that I think I do agree that there's going to be a demand for, like, higher and higher quality versions of these. Unfortunately, so far, most bullet heavens that I've seen go by have almost exclusively been kind of just parallel to each other, and that's a little rough. There have been some really banger ones that stand out. Okay, damage and range. I wonder if attack speed it determines how quickly it ticks. I hope so. I think it does. It certainly feels like it's ticking a little faster. But except for a couple of, like, oddities and outliers, almost every bullet heaven so far has been, you know, just, hey, but what if Vampire Survivors was slightly different? And, I mean, equal parts, that's fine, but also kind of boring. And so I think this one takes it an interesting angle as, what if a bullet heaven was more of a roguelike? Oh boy, that tick rate is fast. Okay, gold. I think we should probably go for the movement speed. 5% extra damage doesn't feel really good. But yeah, bringing bullet heaven back into... Do we do kunai around us? It's okay. It wasn't that good. All of these others are bad. And unfortunately, the reroll is like a one and done thing. I was kind of hoping it would be one reroll per level, but that would be really busted. those red bats are actually worth more. I doubt it. Okay, kunai, slippery skin. Probably just gonna go celerity. The faster this ticks, the better. But what I really like to do is up my base damage. Hello, you. And he's gone. Kinda figured. Okay, card selection. Let's see. I'm gonna banish that. A dash, perfect. Like, I could see black blood being good. But I could also see it being kind of iffy. Whew. Question. Okay, cool. There is a route here. Ooh. Maybe not. Do I want to do that? All for that? No. I think this is actively worse. Whoa. Interesting. Okay, there we go. No more pin placement. I think we have a good idea. And now I'm just gonna kind of chill for a bit. Yeah, no, this has gone up in my rankings. I actually think this one's really good. I'm glad I came back to it. I'm working on making a recommendations video. And let's grab the iron skin. I keep pressing spacebar as though it's actually gonna do anything here, but it does not. But I want to do a recommendations video for, like, the genre. Now that Vampire Survivors is 1.0 and people might be interested. I think people are going to be interested in general, but, you know, talking about, like, hey, of all of these bullet heavens, which ones are good? And admittedly, like, I think good is subjective and it really is going to depend quite heavily on quite a lot of factors. Not just my own opinions. But I think there's a number of them, like, they qualify maybe better than others. So this one's incredibly solid and has a lot of options to work with. Do you want to go for the EXP multiplier? Sure. We have no trouble killing things, but we need more EXP for it. Okay, aiming, magic wand. Okay, there we go. Let's see. What was I going to say? I mean, I was kind of talking about, like, which ones of these are good. Like, obviously, a lot of it does come down to personal preference. So, like, I know a number of... I know a number of non-Bullet Heaven fans really like Brotato, which makes sense. And then a lot of other people really like Bounty of One, which I actually think is just kind of okay. Dash cooldown is tempting. Sharp Edge is actually tempting too. I'm actually going to go for Sharp Edge. I know the dash cooldown would be maybe nicer, but I think that base damage makes my aura better by like a fair bit. And we don't need dash nearly as much. I'd really like to invest in that more, but... more damage, more range. Make it big. Ooh, explosion ring. Ah, I didn't get the mid-boss that time. Probably should have gone for the EXP, but is what it is. Low pressure? Nah. Eventually, yeah. So what are the question marks? Oh! It really is just totally random. Do I want Windblade? It's not bad, but I kind of like having my damage aura, keeping everything close, and going all in on that. And I don't want to stack a bunch of weapons I'm not really going to be favoring too much here. The one immediate problem is now the kill aura is actually bigger than my bigger than my pickup radius, which is a problem. Not a huge one, but still. Okay. The mid-bosses still hurt pretty bad, and I think the mushrooms do too. But at least I know I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Weak point, critical damage. Maybe? I mean, it's better than nothing. Oh, wait, no. Critical damage is completely pointless to me. Shoot. I should have thought about that. Yeah, this aura cannot crit. So I should not do it. I mean, some of my other attacks do, but the aura does not crit. So I guess we should probably not touch crit chance at all anymore. We'll just chalk that one up to whoopsie. Okay, area. Just make my aura big. Be interesting if I could get it so it actually covers the entire screen. But I think the chances of me pulling that off are a little tougher. But yeah, I really like the kind of loosey-goosey character build system that we've got going on here. It's very flexible in a way that I can see some really busted builds coming out of the whole game. Compromise is bad. Well, I guess I'll go Stone Skin. So I'll just go healthy. A little bit of health regen never hurt anybody. Okay, let's go back to cooking this mid-boss. There we go. What was I gonna say? But like, it actually feels like I can really go for a full AoE focused build here. And actually not only pull it off, but potentially make it kind of nonsense. Having played a bunch of Vampire Survivors recently. Ooh, yeah. Let's grab Ice Spirit. Because that means anything that gets touched by my aura is slowed by 15%. Most things kind of pop within a couple of seconds, but slowing down everything else, yeah, it seems practical to me. Unfortunately, my overall damage still kind of iffy, but whatever. And now we get the dash cooldown. Not that I really want to invest too hard into it. God damn, Mushroom Man, die! Before I kill everything else. Was that goblin meme walking at me? I think it might have been. Average. Hell yeah. Okay, so that should make my aura do a ton of damage. Let me see. 6, 7 damage? Yeah. This is the stuff. Okay, steel skin. Yup, gimme. I'd like to level up some of my other weapons, but my entire goal here is to just be a walking AoE that does a shit ton of damage. And so far, I feel like I'm succeeding on that front. Yeah, 6 to 7 damage, and look at that tick rate. Oh, it's good. There we go. I'm sure once we've unlocked quite a lot of different things. Oh, actually, looking at this, killing the mid-boss is not as practical on a time survival one. Maybe. Oh, gee. Kunai. Even if I don't care too much for it. I should be able to kill the mushroom. How much damage does he do? A decent chunk to me. The rest of these guys can't really hurt me. Which is actually pretty nice. Oh, we haven't even maxed out Death Aura. Holy shit, time to get big. Okay. And yeah, we can pretty much just plow through anything shy of the Mushroom Men. And even the Mushroom Men are not in for a good time when I come in contact with them. We desperately need some pickup radius, though. I think we're going to be able to kill this bat. Okay, more attack speed? Absolutely. I think that affects the tick rate on my aura. I certainly hope it does. Okay, what do we have? They gotta go low pressure. My pickup radius is bad, and I feel bad. Slay the elite. I don't know if it's an either-or situation. I think it is, but I could be wrong. Some damage mitigation. There we go. I wonder if you can attach a status effect to your attacks, like slight stacking burning. Oh, that'd be good. Anyway, more celerity. I might not kill the elite in time. Unless I have to do both. Because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shame if it just ends because I haven't killed this guy yet, but I got all the other things. Bookworm? Hurts my pickup radius. That's a lot of EXP gain, though. Okay, and do not let him touch you. Those are bad times. Those are bad limes. Okay, dash cooldown, area. Get big, sucker. I just want to cook everything in my area. Okay, so we still have to slay the elite. Next level of bookworm, give me that EXP. Even if I have to really work to pick stuff up, this unstoppable kill aura very much balances it out. There we go. Also looks freaking sick. Quick. I like the idea of quick. It's a big movement speed bonus. Oh yeah, gimme. And while I could reduce dash cooldown, let's go for the AoEs. Let's go shopping. Okay, pick between 4 soul cards. I like that. Heal 8 HP. Why? Okay. Well, I mean, so far so good. Really, that magnet was not the most practical, but whatever. Mag it all. Get back down here to where the meat of my EXP is. It is actually really satisfying. Here you go. Okay, keep working the sharp edge. Yeah. The bigger my base damage, the more I'm just gonna shred. Damn. If only I had that soul gauntlet from that first run. That would make this whole thing be at least slightly less painful. All of that EXP just outside of my reach forever. Okay, spear, forged iron, steel skin. Absolutely. I want things to get close to me. Yeah, we're not ticking on the big mushroom nearly as fast as certain other things. Let's see. Sharpening stone is pretty weak. Let's just go student. Even if I can't have the pickup radius I want, I might as well have, like, a massive amount of EXP gain. Keep all. Yeah, that extra movement speed goes a long way. Okay, projectile size, kunai, and Damascus steel, which is not great. So, yeah, go for that. Coin, a lot of EXP, selection. Extra projectiles, not really that helpful. Champion's Bracers. Allows you to draw 2 soul cards at the end of an elite stage. Hey, good timing. I think we're gonna make this one no problem. Kunai, Shuriken, Dash, the movement speed. Well, let's go for Magic Wand. Okay. Blessed be the defenses that I pumped points into. Make this really, well, maybe not really easy, but easier. The Skeleton Knights are actually still pretty damaging. Okay, so a little bit of damage mitigation, a little bit of movement speed. Let's go for the wand. I haven't really spec'd hard into it, but I mean, it seems to have just gotten me an unlock, so I'll take it. Let's see, aiming, projectile lifetime, light armor, or spear. I guess I'll go for range. Not that it overwhelmingly appeals. Blade dash, sharp edge. Ooh. Stuff does hurt though. I don't quite have the capacity to kill the Skeleton Knights that comfortably. I can kill them, don't get me wrong. It's just not as comfortable as I'd like it to be. Okay, let's outpace this crowd real quick. We have a lot of EXP to grab. Do we grab Stone Skin? No, that's bad. Grab that. I'm kind of hoping we get a magnet, but alas. Oh, all that EXP is gone. But what was I going to do about it? It's not giving me pickup radius. And maybe that's fine. Okay, then we go shopping. What do we have? Holy Cross. Damage, move speed, health, and pickup range. Ooh, I like it. And the rest of this is okay. But yeah, let's grab the Holy Cross. Honestly, maybe just a card selection. See what we get. Sure, Kunai. And then there's a boss wave. Last time I was here, it went kind of stinky. It looks like it's just 3 elites. Okay. Music's bumping. I think I'm gonna have to put some more time into this one. This one's actually really good. I don't know why. I didn't like the demo at all, but this feels way better. I think maybe just I had shitty weapons or something. I don't know. I don't think the meta progression was in the game yet either. Yeah, damn, that music is good. You notice my mouse cursor moving. It's because I'm actually just bumping. Wow, we are just absolutely toasting everything. I almost wonder if the demo was overtuned. That is not an uncommon thing to happen sometimes. Let's see. More movement speed. I will be so zippy. Come back, bats. None of you shall survive. Yeah, this Wrecking Ball death aura is great. I'm seeing like 13, 15 damage. And I know for a fact I probably could have gotten this to be even better, but... the RNG did not feel like working with me on this one. And that's probably fine. Hopefully we get some actual proper boss fights in here at some point. Not to necessarily besmirch what's here. Okay. Oh. Now we have a boss, I think. So it's the elites first and then an actual boss fight. Okay. I don't know what that laser is, but I don't like it. Oh, you know how I invested all of those points into movement speed? So I'd have a chance at so I could just kind of zip around? That was not the wrong choice. We summons goblins. Boy, I hope I get some pickup radius at some point. That would be handy. Is certainly a long boss fight. I'll say that much. Okay, but I should have enough regen that I can kinda make it work. Yeah, the problem is we're just gonna be here for a while. Ow. Yeah, I've gotta kind of make sure I'm cooking him a little bit. Yeah, sure. Those shots aren't too bad. It's really his spam shot that I think cannon will kill me. Not necessarily because of the spam shot, though it probably contributes, but because of the, there we go, grab it. Because it's going to push me into all of the skeletons. I could also just, like, completely bounce and just wander around for a while, which I think I might do. Lightly, take a bit of a break, go get some EXP, grab some health, kill some bats. Because, yeah, I don't quite do enough damage to stop the skeletons in their tracks, or... Well, really, I don't do enough damage to kill them instantly. And so it's like 90% fine, but... it still hurts when I go wrecking balling through them. There we go. Interesting, I saw like an aura circle the other direction. Not that really any of it matters. Okay, he's vaguely at half health. Oh, thank you, Void. Because yeah, the pickup radius is also partly killing me. Not too bad, but it's one of those that... Yeah, you know what? Peace out, sucker. Oh, that's interesting. He just teleported to the other side of, and ambushed me. And I was hoping I could just completely mess him up by fleeing. Well, ooh. He get a little bit more complex. They're splitting projectiles now. Yeah, we should probably invest more into base damage at some point with the meta progression. But just the pickup radius is probably the most useful, ironically enough. And so maxing that out will probably help me the most. Let's go find some crates. Holy shit, there's so many enemies. I might not actually survive this one, which sucks a bit, because I really would like to unlock the next difficulty level. I mean, I guess I can not move for a while. And just avoid his attacks, because most enemies cannot reach me. Oh, that's interesting. If I just barely move, yeah, we're fine. Okay, we are cooking him slowly. Oh, there's the ham hock. I guess it's a turkey's drumstick, but still. I just like saying ham hock. Please die. Please die, Goblin Man. Please die. Thank you. Oh, but all this money. Shoot. Well, that's okay. I don't think we want any of it anyway. So, F-World saved. That was a nice short run. And we get a lot of meta progression. Oh, that's the good stuff. So, max out pickup distance. Yeah. I could go for this. Oh, yeah. And the banish and reroll are okay, but I think I'm going to ignore them. At least momentarily. Okay, there we go. So we get a decent amount of damage, our pickup range is great, and guaranteed void magnet every 12 crates broken. Oh, wait. Next tier, base damage multiplier, EXP multiplier, projectile piercing, health regen, rarity reroll, experience multiplier on overkill, artifact on elite stage, void magnet on less crates broken. Void magnets also attract gold coin, and elite's stage can no longer be a question mark. Interesting. So way more expensive stuff, but worth it. And D rank coming later. So they're gonna go all the way up to S. That could be interesting. Especially with all that meta progression and stuff. I don't know, I'm feeling way more positive about this game. Back when I played it the first time, I was kind of like, yeah, it's okay. Now I'm like, yeah, it's actually really good. I'm looking forward to playing more of this. But for now, at least, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons of them to check out. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.